Paul, thank you very much for joining us. Commiserations on the loss today. What did you make of the team's overall performance?
I thought we fought hard today. I thought, being short-handed without Denzel and then, without Josh Wiltshire as well was always going to make it tough. But I thought, the guys who came in and got the extra minutes played really well. We played hard, gave ourselves a chance. Unfortunately, in the third quarter, we were just, a bit slow out the gates and coming in the second half and, again, had to fight back. But overall, London did what they had to do and, a bit of a disappointing loss in the end.
You had a very fast start in the first quarter. You put up a lot of points early on and you established a very good lead at the start. Is that what you looked for coming into the game?
We just need a better start. The last couple of games we've come out really, really slow and we've been 15-3 down, 17-2 down and, we wanted a better start than that. So the whole idea was to come out there and try and win that first quarter, especially the first 5 minutes and take a lead into the second half, which we did to a point. I thought we had a couple of spells where we broke down mentally in the first half, which allowed them to come back into the game. But I thought we played a great game of basketball in the first half and just really disappointed how we came out in the third quarter.
Coming back to that point, going up by 1 point going into the second half, that third quarter, they managed to stretch to a 9-point lead. How disappointing was that for you to see the difference in defence from the third quarter to the first?
Really disappointing. They really got after it. They were leaking out a bit on offense and on defense. So they got those easy buckets. But I was disappointed in the way that we didn't protect the rim as well as we should have done. We know that London are a team who like to get out and run the ball. We handled that very well in the first half, and to come out in the third quarter and actually really just let them get away like that was disappointing. But we kept fighting. We got back into the game. We got it back to four points in the fourth quarter, and I guess just run out a little bit of steam in the end.
Yeah, coming back to the fourth quarter there, you managed to stop them to only 1 point in the first 6 minutes of the fourth quarter. Was that something that you maybe hoped to start earlier on in the game to give yourself more of a chance of winning?
Yeah, but I think to be fair to London as well, they had Peel out of the game, they had Justin Robinson out of the game, so they had some of their bench players out there, and actually we did what we should do and just really get after them and shut them down to get us back in the game. And I say we made that run at that time when they had those players out of the game, and obviously once they brought them back in, Peel really took it upon himself to score the basket really well, and Robinson just controlled the tempo of the game and closed it out for them.
And Rashad Hassan today ended with a double-double. He's been massive for you this season, hasn't he?
Yeah, he needs to be. The last time we played London, I think he only shot the ball 3 times. We didn't get the ball to him enough, which is ridiculous. So today it was about really, putting the ball inside to him and seeing what they were going to do with it, whether they double-teamed or played him on a one-on-one coverage. And he did what he does best, really scored the ball very well and, really tried to put the team on his shoulders today to try and win the game. And just unfortunately, we just didn't have enough people who scored the ball well enough to win it.
And you've got a tough run of away games in the next few weeks. How important is it for you to grab more of a foothold in these games?
Well, it's the BBL Cup, and we're probably not going to make the next round now. So we've got a couple of weeks before we play again. So we're going to rest some guys, give them some time to rest some niggles that we have, and make sure in the last 2 games we play in the Cup that we're ready to do what we need to do going into the league season campaign, and that's where the all-important games start.
Okay, thank you very much, Paul.